Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Matt Corrali. A common misconception amongst voters is that even if they move to a different city, they can change their polling location to become closer to where they live. But it turns out that's not the case. It takes around 1 million lights to light this place up, and it takes about 5,000 hours to string those lights together. But the work just doesn't start around the holidays. It takes place at around the month of August. Basketball season has tipped off. The Kent State men's team returned to the floor this past week and is looking to make some noise in the Mid-American Conference. Leading the Flashes for the 13th straight year is Rob Senderoff. The winningest coach in program history is looking forward to finding out his group's identity.
Early in the year, that's what you're trying to do, trying to learn, like, okay, what are these guys about and what is this team going to be about? And I think tonight, really says a lot about, what this team wants to be about.
Vaughn Cameron Davis is expected to have a bigger role this season and describes the team's main goal for the upcoming year.
Just staying ready and just going out there playing defense. That's always the first mindset, playing defense, and the offense is going to come and just bring tremendous energy off the bench, and the rest of it just goes by itself.
Jalen Solinger is the reigning 6th man of the year in the MAC and says that Kent State is locked in.
All I really want to do is win. We won last year. We lose at home last year, so get that streak back up, step into this role. I'm ready for it, and I know my teammates ready too, so we ready.
The winning that Solinger talked about was to the tune of a 2023 MAC title and the nation's second longest winning streak, which was lost Thursday to James Madison, but is back on track thanks to a win Saturday against Fresno State. However, the goal remains the same: one more year under that banner. Reporting in Kent, Matt Corrali, TV2 News. At the Akron Zoo, a yearly tradition will return with Wild Lights, a holiday favorite amongst the community. I took a trip to see what zoogoers can expect for 2023. The holiday season has once again arrived. The Akron Zoo is ready to celebrate with Wild Lights, and so are certain other species.
Our animals act completely different in the cooler weather than they do in the summer, and it's a new experience, and it's something that people might not enjoy without the added event of Wild Lights. So it really is bringing people together for a whole new animal experience.
It takes around 1 million lights to light this place up, and it takes about 5,000 hours to string those lights together. But the work just doesn't start around the holidays. It takes place at around the month of August. And one familiar Christmas classic is here as well.
By popular demand, the Grinch will be here every single night through the end of the event, and he is really fun.
We tried to grab Mr. Grinch for an interview, but it seems as though he was a little too distracted for our cameras.
Why did I put the tree in the trash can? The dumpster was further away.
Nonetheless, the community still shows up to help celebrate the season.
We just love coming to the zoo, and I've been to other zoo lights at other zoos, and you don't look at the animals, you only look at the lights, and I like that here you actually see the animals as well as the lights.
Reporting in Akron, Matt Corrali, TV2 News. Well, it looks like the government will stay open for now. A bill to fund it now goes to President Joe Biden, and a White House official says he plans to sign it. That's after a late-night vote in the Senate. But that doesn't mean the spending battle is over. The bill's two-tiered funding runs out just into 2024. Hardline House Republicans say they want Speaker Mike Johnson to push back against Democrats. Legalizing marijuana in Ohio under Issue 2 would not lead to the automatic expungement for those charged with cannabis offenses, but the tax revenue from legalizing cannabis could address some criminal justice reform through the Social Equity and Jobs Program Fund. Expungement is a type of lawsuit where an individual would want their arrest or their conviction of a crime off their records. Issue 2 is a citizen initiative that is looking to legalize and regulate the cultivation, manufacturing, testing, and the sale of marijuana to Ohioans aged 21 and older. That's all the time we have for tonight.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website.
And follow us across social media at Kent Wired. I've been Dom O'Brien.
I'm Michael Neenan.
I'm Sydney Brown.
And I'm Matt Corrali. Have a great night, Portage County.